And a very good morning to you, and happy Friday, Mr. Eduardo. It is a great day. How you doing?
It is a great day. Happy Friday to you guys. Actually, happy Friday night for many of you guys in Asia. Happy morning Friday for you guys this side of the world. Welcome to our Townhall show. One more Friday. Great news, great opportunity for you guys, and we feel very happy to be here with you guys. And don't forget, before we start,
there you go,
smash this like button. Like, it's extremely important. If you want to change your life, if you want to have the opportunity to work on board on a ship and get lots of experience, watch this live until the end, because we have a great opportunity and we're going to show you guys step by step how can you apply through the website. But don't forget, put your comments below. Where are you from? Which cruise line would you like to work for? And stay with us until the end, because we have great news here and this is going to impact your life.
You know, all through the show today, you're going to hear about so many positions that are available. These are new positions. They're posted on our website.
Right now.
I'm not going to tell them, but www.cti-usa.com is to find out even more. But stay with us through the show, because all through the show, we're going to be presenting many, many different positions that are available right this second. But before we do that, let's move on to some headline news.
You were getting out.
Of headline news all week long. Cruise ships are everywhere. You go on the ports now, there are ships all over the place. You know, the Carnival Mardi Gras, the Royal Caribbean, Wonder of the Seas, Virgin Voyages, Valiant Lady, Scarlet Lady is actually they're over in the UK, but they're heading over to America for my birthday. They're coming over here just for my birthday.
Oh my God, it's gonna take a while to get here, right? It's in December. November,
but that's okay. They'll be here before then, so I have to make my reservations early. We got the P&O Iona, we got Holland America Rotterdam, and of course, what does that mean? A lot of new positions, guys. So our whole show today is about positions. And speaking of positions,
but that's what the guys start to join our channel. Yeah, I believe like when you decide to subscribe on the channel, it's because you say, you know what, I can get something from this, and I can maybe, you know, get promoted, or I can get opportunity to work on board on a ship.
But you know, the best thing they can do is subscribe and like, right? Or share. If you like the video, of course, give thumbs up. If you like to hear about these new positions that come every week, be sure to subscribe.
It's nice because we are not only going to talk about the position itself, but we're also going to tell you how can you guys properly apply if you want to get approved, right? It's not only go and then submit your resume and then, okay, that's done. No, that's not the way it works. We're going to explain you guys step by step, and we're going to give you guys a tip. How can you do it to apply online? And it's going to be very effective, and you have a big chance to get approved.
You know, one of the things we talked about on board ship is what can they see with if they have internet. Mm-hmm. And if we understand that you have Facebook now on the ship, so guess what? We're going live on Facebook too. YouTube, a lot of ships don't allow YouTube because it takes a lot of bandwidth, but we are going live on YouTube. So for all of our friends out there who are working on a ship,
Facebook.
Oh, sorry, Facebook. Oh, how did I get them all mixed up? Anyway, we're going live on Facebook as well, so you guys on the ship will be able to watch our show live.
Yes, and that's it, guys. If you never join our social media, we have Instagram, we have Telegram, we have WhatsApp groups, and we also have a Facebook page where you guys can go follow us there, because from now on, we are going to start to go live on YouTube and also on Facebook.
All right. Speaking of, where are the ships?
Okay.
Well, the Mardi Gras is in Port Canaveral and has already done its first cruise. So Mardi Gras, good for you. All right. Carnival Horizon will resume. Actually, it is. They sailed last week on July 4th and out of Miami. The Carnival Vista is going to be departing from Galveston on the Western Caribbean. The Carnival Breeze and the Carnival Breeze will also be sailing out of Galveston. And the Carnival Miracle will soon be sailing to Alaska out of Seattle. I can't wait to go back to Have you been to Alaska?
Only when I open my freezer.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, a good place to be in Alaska. All right, guys. Let's talk about other things here as well. We recently, Carnival chartered a big airplane, and took 300 people from Bali.
Wow.
They didn't take them. A lot of the crew got on board willingly, so they weren't taken, but you know what I'm trying to say. And they came from all over Indonesia. They all came down to Bali and got on an airplane. And they chartered the flight and brought it over to Miami. So if you're on one of the Miami ships, our crew are there for sure. Say hi to us if they're coming from Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, all the other places that we have as well. Let's not forget Myanmar and Vietnam, right? Okay. Anyway, guys, we have a video here that is courtesy of our office in Bali, and we'd like to thank Mrs. Saras Restu Yasa and all of the team at CTI Bali for putting this video together. It's kind of a little journey that they took last week. So let's go to the video. The CTI Bali office for providing that great video for us. Saras and all the guys over there. You know, if you've never been to Bali, and a lot of people when they go to Asia, they think, okay, they're third world countries. There is not an airport in America that can match some of the airports there.
In Jakarta, oh my God, what's
yes,
the airport?
Yes, and Bangkok, What an amazing, they're huge, right? So if you've never traveled to Asia, right, and so many times in America we think, okay, we're a first world power and this and that, and we are. But if you go over there and look at some of the airports, they're new, they're absolutely
and
amazing.
they're really well prepared for large people, right? Like a large number. So because they have 1.5, 1.6 billion people, so of course the airports will be bigger and more efficient in terms of processing people, getting people ready.
Absolutely. But an amazing airport. So again, thank you guys for that. That was actually just happened last week when they took 300 people for a carnival to join in Miami and successfully did that. So a big congratulations to Bali, Jakarta, Jogja, because they all coordinated the effort and all ran down to Bali and flew to America. So welcome, guys, from Carnival. We're happy to have you here. Now, speaking of which, Carnival, we have lots and lots of deck and engine positions that are available. And you're going to see on our screen there, guys, it's time to go and apply. And Eduardo, deck and engine.
Guys, as we are talking here over and over, we are suggesting you guys to go to our website and apply CTI-USA. You can look for a tab like job interviews, CTI Go video. There you're going to see all the positions. You can click in your department, and right now we have 500 positions available for deck and engines. All the positions that you guys know, oilers, wipers, plumbers, carpenter, assistant carpenters, like all the deck and engine positions that we are looking for right now. Maybe one of those positions is right there waiting for you, and I want to invite you guys to go to our website in the end of the show and apply. Before you apply, make sure you have your resume well written. Like your resume need to be very detailed, telling us about your past experience, everything that you can bring to the table, talking about time that you have worked in a different, maybe you already work in a tanker, on a cargo ship, and you're going to bring that experience to us. So maybe it's your first time working on board on a cruise line, which is a little different environment, but the job that you're going to do is going to be a kind of the same, right? For you, for those people who work on a cargo, who work on a tanker, like you're going to work on a ship.
If you work on a big cargo ship, right? Because again, an engine's an engine, but now there's the new LNG powered, right? Which is like new technology, and what a great chance to learn.
But most of the ships is still like the old ones, right? Like most of the it's like LNG start to take place right now. But what we are saying, like, don't feel afraid to apply. Like maybe you're already used to work only with cargo and tankers, and it's, oh my God, this is my first time I apply for a cruise line. So this is an opportunity for you also to
oilers, greasers, wipers,
you know, to work with a huge team of people, because when you work on a cruise ship, as you guys know, is 60 different nationalities. You guys are going to be able to go ashore and then meet people, go to country rather than stay at sea for many years.
Right.
You know, that's how we call it, say many years at sea and never know when you'll go to the land. But anyhow, go to our website, CTI-USA.com, look for your job, check in your department, read the job description. Most of the job description, they are there. Make sure your resume match. Master yourself before and click and go video. So when you click and go video, your room have to be quiet, only yourself, and you have to be really well prepared to bring everything from within to deliver your experience and your desire to work on board.
I think you're going to show us a little bit later. One of the guys
we will. We're gonna guys. I want you hanging there, because we are going to show you guys one person. That person is from Indonesia, but you can be from anywhere around the world. This gentleman, he was watching our show like this. And he applied, right? He applied, and by the way, yesterday I was going through some candidates, and then we are selecting people here, and I saw how talented he is, and we are to show you guys the example of someone who is mastering everything that we are saying here. His resume looks nice. He went to a room, quiet. He prepared himself. He showed up professionally. Remember, you at home, but do not make this interview casual. Make this interview professionally. Take seriously. And that's what he did. We're going to hang in there. We're going to show you guys that. So you guys going to like it. Going to give a lot of inspiration from, because he never worked on board. But even though we're gonna take
But some really nice restaurants,
we're
right?
gonna, we're
Right,
gonna,
and
we're gonna
hotels,
take him
yeah.
to Virgin because of his experience, his leadership. He has what it takes. He has a great personality. We're gonna show you guys that and be able to detail why we are bringing this guy forward.
Also, I saw an article yesterday in Cruise Industry News, and we'd like to thank them for this. And what happened is that crew are now going to be able to go ashore. Initially, when this whole thing started, they talk about crew and what they can do and can't do, gyms being open, gyms being closed. For those crew who are fully vaccinated, and if the port allows, then crew can now go ashore, which is a great thing. No one would want to be stuck on a
If you guys start
ship.
to be able to go short, maybe we're gonna have like Sunday shows at Miami.
Absolutely.
We're gonna put a tent there and make a live show and have some crew interacting.
Bring some girls with bikinis. Give away hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
All right. Anyway, lots of things that we're planning in the futures, guys. Also, we want you to know that in the UK has said that 50% of the cruise ships, right, or at 50%, 100% of the cruise ships can only have 50% capacity for now. And we find that's happening here in the States, that only so many passengers can go on while they get through this new normal, as we say, and getting back to our regular normal. So exciting stuff going on there with the cruise ships. One of the things that we'd also like to acknowledge is Mr. Bill Panoff, and he's with Cruise Magazine, Porthole Cruise Magazine, and he's the chief editor. And every now and then he stops by. We have coffee and we talk about the industry and what's going on. He's a former cruise director with Carnival Cruise Line, and he's talking about what passengers have to do now if you are vaccinated or not vaccinated, which means that if you have your vaccine, you can go to the ship and you can go to all areas. If you don't have your vaccine, you're limited to certain areas of the ship. And personally, I wouldn't want to do that, right? I mean, I have my vaccine. I'm happy. Have you been vaccinated?
Oh, yes, right in the beginning.
Yeah, okay. All right. So let's go to Mr. Bill Panoff. Thank you for providing this.
So you're not vaccinated and you want to cruise? Not a problem. But some cruise lines will have restrictions. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line announced they will now require travel insurance for unvaccinated cruisers. This is to cover medical and travel-related expenses in the event of an infection. And unvaccinated cruisers will also have limited access to certain areas of the ship, including the casino, the spa, solarium pool, and more. Would you still cruise without a vaccine if the cruise line limits what you can do and cannot do? Leave your comments below.
Well, there you go. We're back, and thanks again to Mr. Bill Panoff. Hopefully we can get him live here one day. If you'd also like to know what's going on in the cruise industry, Porthole Magazine is a great source. Porthole.com, you can go and subscribe. Last week, actually, we received so many new positions from Virgin Voyages. Now, a lot of people have been talking about Virgin. A lot of people talk about Carnival, Royal Caribbean, MSC. MSC is going crazy, by the way, building new ships. They are the fastest growing cruise line.
Wow.
MSC. So, guys, if you ever think about, will there be enough jobs? I cannot tell you now. There's just going to be thousands of jobs available, and this is why we're start advertising now. But the topic is Virgin Voyages. How many positions did you get for Virgin last week?
Over 200 position guys available. Right, and actually, of course, we always try to recruit more because on the meantime we have the cut. We have to select the best of the best. But culinary guys is the top, right? People is looking for culinary, and with Virgin is not different. They are looking for top culinary position, so chefs, executive chefs. But if you are just getting started, if you have experience as assistant cook, we can present you as well. And one thing that is really interesting is because lots of people, they have this desire to work for Virgin. Virgin with, let's put 1 year, right, that Virgin is out there. Let's remove this pandemic time because they didn't have the opportunity to people fully have one contract.
Right.
Virgin brand themselves extremely well. Then everybody has that desire to work for them like so bad. Like they can't wait to go work with Virgin.
But can anybody work there?
Like,
I don't think anybody. You've got to have some experience, right?
No, you
They're
have
very
to
choosy.
have. But the thing is, Virgin is not only experience. Unfortunately, maybe you watch me right now, and you apply through us, through CTI, and then you might wonder yourself, I say, I have the experience. They talk about experience. I work here for 5 years. I work here for 7 years. Cruise ship experience. with Virgin is not only experience. I went to the Virgin seminar before they, when they start to prepare the agents.
I was there. I didn't see you there.
Because I was a different look.
Oh, okay.
Back then I have some hair.
Oh, okay. All right.
And what happened is they have one. I remember this is in my mind. They say we don't hire based on experience, even though experience is important, but we hire based on values and personality.
You gotta have knowledge too, right?
No. Even though experience is knowledge, right? To have experience, to have knowledge.
Right.
But I mean, they don't hire only because the person has the knowledge, right? You have to bring something else to the table. You have to bring the personality, and actually they look for leaders. What's the difference between a simple employee and a leader? And even if you're fulfilling a position that you're not leading anybody, but you're leading yourself. And that's the key point of Virgin.
Okay.
They want people that they can drive themselves to success and impact the guests and make the guests feel like a rock star.
And that's where they coined, before Virgin, you didn't hear much about rock stars. I mean, if you went to a concert, you heard about a rock star, and Virgin brought this forward in customer service, a rock star customer service.
So, and to create that rock star atmosphere, you cannot be 100% SOP employee. Even though every company, they set up the standards, they create SOP so everybody knows what they have to do, but time to time you have to go outside the box and say, oh, this is the opportunity to say this.
What is SOP?
You don't know what is SOP?
Standard operating procedure?
Oh,
there you go. Sometimes when you get to this age, you forget.
But all these guys, they know,
of course.
right?
I'm
SOPs,
playing.
They know KPIs, they know all these kind of things. But what happened is 2021, guys, is a new era. Like, to be honest, most people, they are tired of this. Like, you have something else. Why you have to look like everybody? Like, I go to my guest, I take the order, I have to say exactly the same way that A, B, and C is saying. So what Virgin is bringing to the table is like, no, you can say A, B, and C, but never lower than that. However, if you have something else to complement the guest with respect, go ahead and do it. So they're allowing you to use your personality to make yourself unique.
But you know what they've done is they've also created a new language,
Right?
which I think is just great.
That's great.
Like, let's make ship happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's great. Right?
So, for example, when you guys going to see here on the ads, they say, oh, please send your CV. Your CV.
Right, like SEAV, right?
Yeah, like your C, because it's the ocean.
Rather than Kirkland Batay.
What happened is, like, everybody have a personality, right? And then when you put someone into SOPs, it's good. But some people, they have enough to go above and beyond and bring you something else and help you also raise even more your standards. And I think that's the way that Virgin is driving the employees.
We have some Virgin videos coming up.
And the reason why it's so difficult, let's put it this way, sometimes to find the right person is because it's not only about the experience. You can come say, hey, Mr. Eduardo, we send the resume, I have experience, I work here. But are you a leader? Can you like go above and beyond? It's certain position that requires even more, mostly if you're in front of the house. If you're a person who directly dealing with the guests, you're talking to the guests, they expect that. And of course, you're going to be trained. They're going to give you guides, but
it's entertainment. It's all based around entertainment.
I definitely like this style. I've been to some restaurants. Even the other day, we are laughing a lot because we went to a restaurant, guys, and after 5 or 6 minutes, the maitre d', he came, right? And he say, hey, sir, how you feel about the food? You like the food? Everything is nice? Like they always do. Most of the restaurant, they always try to check if you enjoy, if you need something else. But everything that he was saying was totally memorized. It was nothing like, let me be natural. Oh, I like your shirt. Hey, how's you? Like, be very
Absolutely.
Today.
Pre-programmed.
Everything was pre-programmed. It was autopilot. And then no matter what we told them, the answer was absolutely. I was, are you gonna die tomorrow? Absolutely.
But you know the thing,
I'm gonna live here without pay. Absolutely, because he don't think about what I'm going to say.
We hadn't even gotten our food yet. And hey, how's the food? Well, we haven't gotten it yet.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely. So this is what SOP does with people, right?
And it's a beautiful restaurant right across the street.
And
absolutely
actually,
beautiful
if you look at him, he has personality to come up with something different every time. Because
I'm not so sure. I think maybe he was an android.
I think he has a charisma. Like I think
he was a robot.
Or maybe he was, just making up. But understand, that's the difference about Virgin and maybe other companies. They don't want to take that risk because it's a huge risk. When you give a power to a employee to go on their own and identify when is the moment,
Right.
And that's why they don't approve everybody. Don't feel bad if you apply for Virgin and you didn't get approved. It's because
They're really tough, though.
That's
tough.
why that is the difference in the very end. And some guys, they are even less skillful than others, but they have the potential to develop the skill, but they already have the personality they're looking
right?
for.
And that's why when we do Go Video, guys, we can't say enough. Do not sit there and read. And we're going to do Go Video in a minute. I think we have some video on Virgin Voyages.
Right.
Let's go into that. Tell me about Rockstar Service, Eduardo.
Yeah, we're just talking about right before this video, right? It's the person who is able to go above and beyond. Like Virgin is already a 5-star cruise line, and you can expect from Virgin all the 5-star that you're going to see in a Four Seasons, on a Hyatt, any other location. But a Rockstar is something that goes above plus. Like, I go until here, I deliver what you expect, but I give you that plus.
But with personality, so don't be pre-programmed. Right?
Yes.
You know, because what happens is traditionally you go into a restaurant, you know, and you got the family sitting down, everybody sitting down. Hi, my name is so-and-so, and I'm here to take your order, and, you know, today's special is blah, 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 without even looking anyone in the eye and talking to them and saying, hey, we're so glad you're here. Add a little personality.
Because the thing is, everybody can be trained. You can pick up a person who has no knowledge whatsoever, and programming in his mind or her mind everything that you want that person say in master, menus or whatever. And if the person starts to say over and over, that's okay. And most restaurants, they do that. And this is a fiction.
That's training.
Yeah,
that's
it
efficient.
works.
But still, you've got to ad lib a little bit.
But
right?
what Virgin is bringing to the table is like they already have high standards as any other 5-star restaurant, hotels, and resorts. However, they want to bring the unique employee to be a leader who can identify when is the moment to say, you know what, I'm going to deliver. Hey, you look gorgeous today. You look beautiful. and that gonna sound like, oh, thank you. It's not gonna be, hey, how you doing? Good morning. That person is gonna be help the seller, the guest feel so special, and the more important is whatever you say to the guest, it needs to be compelling.
But it's got to be sincere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sincere. You cannot just say, oh, I like that word. I'm gonna say that you look gorgeous. I'm gonna say to everybody, no. Look, the person that virgin is looking for, you're gonna look your guests, you're gonna look them, and you're gonna say, what? That is something that he has and is unique on him, and I'm going to highlight that.
But also at the appropriate time, and this takes practice, right?
Of course,
you know, if there's a beautiful lady and she's sitting there with her husband, and you say, "Oh my God, you look gorgeous," the husband's going to say, "What are you talking about?" Right? So again, you got to use your
people who
intuition.
Has that, like all you guys, you look a beautiful family. You guys have a beautiful family. You know, like the person going to know how to do that, and that's why it was mentioned. Like this is a big risk. And that's why virgin look for the right person, because it cannot be everybody. Like, oh, let me put you here, and then the guys, oh no, I have to say that it's handsome.
But you know, speaking of that, every cruise line is looking for that as well, I believe.
Yes.
You know, you cannot be a robot, and just because you've done it for 10 years, you know, again, things have changed. So the bar has been raised for all cruise lines, and whether, you know, if you look at the new Vista, right, or the new Mardi Gras. Amazing, the training, the development, everything is going on there. So, but let's talk about some virgin positions.
Right, let's do it.
Yep. We have, we're now hiring, and we mean right now, main galley, pastry, bakery, butcher shop. If you've worked in the galley before, and of course we all know the galley is the kitchen, right? Any position we are looking for. Now, I like this, how Virgin, and this is part of their new ads, our ladyships. Do you know what that means?
What that means?
You know, in royalty in the UK, a ladyship was of royalty. So the plebs, the common folk, the common folk would come in, and if they were in the royal chamber, someone who was of royalty, they would bow and say, "Your ladyship," right? Meaning a sign of respect for royalty.
Wow.
So again, here is Virgin using
our ladyships,
right?
Yeah, no, because the first one was the Scarlet Lady, right? The second one, the Violent Lady,
right?
And the other one is
Resilient
Lady. So they all be a lady.
All ladyships, right? So that's a play on words, ladyships. So we also need hotel storekeepers, food and beverage storekeepers, assistant storekeepers, utility storekeepers. So if you're a storekeeper, in other words, we need you. Right? CTI is the official recruiting agency for Asia. So be sure and pop out, and as you can see on our website there, go to www.cti-usa.com. Asia, except for Philippines, they have their own agency over there. But if you're talking about Indonesia, Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam, Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia.
Okay.
So, and guys, I believe that everything that I was explaining to you here, what Virgin is looking for, I believe you guys get it. I know that you got the point here. That's not only about experience. They want to do this plus. And I when you see the whole vision, when you see what they're after, you know, now it's, now this is what they expect that I do. Okay, I get it. So if you, when you go to present yourself on a video, if you come like, okay, I work for 5 years and I like you already, I'm sorry, not gonna work, right?
It's not gonna happen, guys, right? And as we said earlier, don't read it. Practice, practice, practice. As many years as you have practiced your profession, take a couple hours and practice doing the video, right? And I know it's sometimes it's uncomfortable, and people say, I don't want to do a video. Well, let me tell you this. Those who do a video are going to be watched first versus those who just send in a piece of paper as a resume.
And when you go to our website, guys, you're going to have the opportunity to fill out all your information, which is send you us to our database. But afterwards, you can click in your department and go through the CTI Go video, where you're going to submit your video interview, and we are going to be able to see you in the next few days or maybe hours. But if you only fill out the information, That's what Mr. Church is saying. It's going to take a while, so we review and then say, oh, let me check this guy's resume. We are not here only to check resumes. We want to see your personality, and you have to submit your video. And it's not only because we are doing this, because the world has changed. Interviews is not going to be one-on-one personal. It's
not for a while.
Not for a while. And you guys have to update yourselves. No matter what you have done before, you always can improve. You always can practice, right?
And one of the great things is you can go to our website again. You know, we've already said it many times. Go to our website, and there is a tab at the top that says CTI Go Video. You know, and it's a video interview service which we're providing for free at the moment, and it's going to stay free for a while. It's a good introduction here. But if you've never done it, and the great thing is you can practice, right? You say, oh, you know, I don't like that. Let me take that again. Because once you submit the buttons, then it comes to us. Then the client comes to us and say, hey, I want this chef, I want this baker, I want this bartender. Do you have a bartender that is very charismatic? And, you know, so that gives you a chance to be right in front of the interviewer. Once you pass that, then you'll go to the next step. But we have a video on that. Why should you use video interview? All right, let's watch this, guys.
Picture this. You're sitting in your room scrolling on your phone while thinking about all the possibilities the world has to offer. But there's a problem. You don't know how to get your name out there. You don't even know where to start. Here at CTI Group Worldwide Services, it is our goal to make all those problems disappear for you. With our new video interviewing platform, CTI Go Video, you will be able to apply to incredible opportunities on board all types of cruise ships. We're stepping into the future and want you to take that journey with us. So, why should you take part in Go Video's application process? Well, there are so many reasons, but let's start with a simple one. You can carry out this interview from your own home. That's right, as long as you have a smartphone, tablet, laptop, or computer, you will be able to do your video interview in a place you are familiar with. And to make the whole process even easier, we've already created a tutorial video so you will know how everything works. Reason number 2. You will have more time to prepare yourself for the interview. As you will be carrying out these interviews in your own time, you will be able to practice all you want so that you can give the best possible responses. The platform even allows for retakes on some questions, so if you do mess up, you may have the chance to do it again. Reason number 3. Your interview and resume will have the potential to be seen by many of our clients. Although you will be able to apply for a specific cruise line, your interview will be stored, allowing for endless possibilities for your future. Cruise lines from all over will see your strengths and determination. And finally, reason number 4. This type of platform is what many companies will be moving towards in the future. Joining our Go Video will set you ahead of the rest, as we are one of the first few companies in the industry to have virtual interviews. This is a great chance for you to grow and learn about something everyone will be doing in the years to come. We may have only given you 4 simple reasons, but what more do you need? Go Video is an amazing opportunity for anyone interested in reaching out into the world, so take advantage of it. If you want to take part in the Go Video experience, head on over to our website, www.cti-usa.com, click on the jobs title at the top, find your department, and click the link that goes with that department. It's that simple to get started. However, don't forget to watch our tutorial video before beginning your Go Video adventure. Once you enter the platform, you will be expected to complete a virtual interview that will ask some basic questions about your career experience, so be prepared. Our hope is that you have realized the big steps we are taking to assist you in your career journey. Go Video is definitely an experience that you won't want to skip out on. So, go to our website now so you can become someone who gets to be a part of something brand new and exciting. Let us know in the comments below if you are ready to do your first virtual interview. and share this video with any other hopefuls out there. Finally, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we release new content. That's all for today. Good luck to everyone applying on Go Video, and have a great day.
There, go to the website. There's a training video. There's a video on how to prepare yourself. Go Video.
Yes. So I want to send a shout out to everybody that's watching us right now. You know, we have a huge audience in Indonesia, but most people from Bali. Where is the people from Jakarta, from all
From
over
Yogyakarta,
yeah,
Bandung, and all those places, right? Surabaya.
I know one of the reasons also we are going to start to go through Facebook is because it become easier for you guys to watch us. I know that you consume a lot of internet and that becomes difficult for you.
But also all the ships allow Facebook, so you can watch us live there.
Do that. So, but a big shout out to everybody in OTC, OTC Nusa Dua, Denpasar, Jim Brunner.
I'm from Jakarta. Hello, Mr. Sugioto.
Oh, someone from Jakarta.
Yes.
So, yeah, a big shout out to all you guys. As you guys know, OTC is the official partner of the school in Indonesia, in Bali. And if you want to pursue your career in hospitality, guys, you can register right now. You can start your career. And soon you can see yourself working overseas, working on board on a ship, making money, growing yourself, improving your skills, and develop your personal soul. Someone from Jokcha just say here.
There we go. There we go, guys. Jump in
guys,
there.
Go ahead. Tell us where you're from. I like the guys from OTC because every time when they join, they say, "Hey, I'm from OTC. I'm here." So that's what you guys have to do. Lots of people they pass here. They because in the very end we see like thousands of people watching us, but just few people say where they from. So.
Here you go. Here's one. Love CTI Bali from Mr. Singha Ba'a.
Fanny. Hey, Mr. Fanny. Mr. or Miss Fanny. I don't know if it's a woman or a man because I don't see the picture. From Bandung. Akmal from Jogja. Lisa. She can't wait to join. I think Lisa is a woman.
I see from Vietnam. Vina is there. Hello, good morning, guys.
Now they start to interact with us.
There we go. There we go.
Guys from CTI Jogja, Kasing from CTI Jogja as well.
Okay.
Big shout out here. Lisa from Jakarta. Hey, Lisa.
Everybody's there. Okay.
As we start to talk to them, I like that.
Guys,
we're going to do that often, right?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Often. And guys, don't worry. We're going to start to go live as well on Facebook to make easy for you guys. I don't want to, you spend lots of money put on the internet. When I go to Brazil, I go through the same situation.
Right.
Because no matter how much money I put on my phone, after 5 days is all gone. Like the internet.
Look at this. Okay, now another guy from Malang, East Java, right? Mr. Taufik.
Now Miss Wawas.
In Surabaya, right? Ade in Surabaya.
Miss Wawas from Bali.
Yeah. Keep putting them there, guys. We'll come back to them in a minute. We'll be saying hello. But, again, lots of stuff going on. We've got Virgin, who has given us a bunch of positions, Carnival, who is recruiting. If you want to join the crew of Virgin Voyages, and again, here's some of the positions that we have: hotel storekeeper. We'll get this out here. F&B storekeeper, assistant storekeeper, utility storekeeper, cabin host, assistant cabin host, cabin stewards, linen keepers, uniform attendants, tailors, laundry staff. It's almost the entire ship.
It's the entire. Virgin is launching a new ship right now.
Absolutely, the new Valiant Lady is coming out, right? So we've got to crew that ship, and we're going to do it between now and December. So, you know, it's so funny. I was talking to Apollo, who's one of our partners, and we had almost a year before the Scarlet Lady came. We were out recruiting, doing the big recruiting trips. How many months is it between now and December?
Not
So
much.
we have got a lot of work to do. And, of course, we've got a lot of applications to fill, a lot of positions to fill. All right? Speaking of which, Go Video, there was a gentleman that I think we want to highlight him today. And, guys, this is a good example.
That's what Go Video is about. Like, so you guys understand the way that we see here. He, like you, was watching our show because I asked him afterwards. I contact him and ask him if he will allow us to present his video. Of course, guys, don't believe that we CTI gonna pick up your video and then show off. But the reason why we bring in this guy as a positive example, I want you guys get inspired on him. He never walked on board, and he went to our website again, CTI-USA.com.
There you go.
And then he applied through that. Our office contact him. Big shout out to CTI Bali. They contact him. He walk into the office. Some of our recruiters screen him and gave him our link, because you have two ways to receive the link for the Go Video.
Right.
One, you can go straight to our website and you can apply and you can go do that. And the other one, you can contact one of the local office in your country from CTI, and after they talk to you, they screen you, they're gonna say, okay, this is the link, you go and then you finish your recruiting application. So I want you guys to watch him, and then his word is going to speak itself, and we can give some details after his. It's only 2 minutes, guys. Pay
Mr.
attention on
Kadek,
that.
let's have a listen.
Well, I started my career back in 2012 when I joined St. Regis Hotel as a bar trainee. So I was there for 6 months as a bar trainee, and then I got promoted as a bartender. My role is to make sure that the operational behind the bar and also outside the bar, where we're delivering drinks to the guests, are well, and also we create some cocktails and mocktails. And in 2013, I moved to Four Seasons. I got a job in Four Seasons as a mixologist in one of the coolest beach club called Sundara. And this beach club actually is very unique. It is consulted by Dry Martini Bar Barcelona. So they have an essence to create handcrafted cocktails. So we create some kind of very unique cocktails at that time. And in 2014, I got transferred to Four Seasons Dubai, and I started my career in Pool and Beach department. And I got rolling a couple of times to different outlets such as Asian restaurants, cigar bar, and rooftop lounge. And 2015, I got promoted as a bar captain in rooftop lounge, managing the operational, overlooking the operational behind the bar and also outside the bar, and also handling the event. So it's very complex. And in 2017, I moved to Maldives as a bar team leader. I'm managing almost 7 different bars over there with a different concept. So my role is to require overlooking my bartenders doing their job, and also to make sure that the smooth operational behind the bar, the preparations are complete each and every restaurant itself, and also developing the cocktail list based on different concept itself. And then 2018, I back to Dubai, to one of the most luxurious place called Burj Al Arab. My role is lead mixologist, so I'm leading the bar team over there. We're creating a very unique cocktails, handcrafted cocktails, and also could be one of the best in Dubai, using a different method and different techniques, such as different gadget like rotatory evaporator, or we call it rotopop. We create our own liqueur, and also using the centrifuge to clarify, and many more. And then I got a job as assistant bar manager in Address Fontaineville. So my role there is to manage almost 6 different bars, and I went also for a couple competitions at that time, and by 2000
Hiring like crazy, but okay, I like this guy. This guy is good. He is what now? When you go to the Go Video, you'll see Eduardo there, and Eduardo will ask you a question, and that guy was responding to that question. So, what question did you ask him, Eduardo?
And in other words, the question that I asked him is like, can you walk me through about your past experience, like things that when you start your career, and he was very detailist, right? He was very detailed, very passionate. You could see in his face. He was take me really through step by step when he got started. You know, as he started to grow the position, when he got promoted, so things that he was doing, things he was developing in his career. And understand, guys, usually when someone asks me, talk about yourself, basically that's what that means. But because we try to make Go Video as simple as possible, we're going to be very specific on what we want. And when I say, tell me about your work experience, basically tell me since when you start your career, because that tells a lot about you.
You know, I like the passion in his eyes. You can see he knows exactly what he's talking about, and he's talking directly to the camera as though he's talking to you, right? And again, understand how his video is positioned. It's positioned right at head level, right? I see people with their phones down here, and they're busy looking down here, right, because they're trying to read off their phone. Guys, when you're talking to someone, especially when you're doing a video, you have to look directly at the camera, because the person on the other side is looking at you.
Of course.
Right? And if you're sitting there looking down or you're looking up like this, they're going to say, who's that person talking to?
Of course.
So put your video, your video recorder, your camera, whatever, eye level, and look directly into the camera.
And also, what helped him as well is when someone is talking to you, you're going to see this most of the time. When a recruiter asks you a question, on the first 5 or 10 seconds, they're going to look at your face, but then they start to look at your resume. Most because they want to see if that matches, and also maybe in your resume has some information that you are not given. He's going to have the opportunity to ask you.
Right.
Because all the interview take place based on your knowledge. Check his resume, see how it's well written. You know, it looks like this guy, he spent time to put his resume together. He put his job responsibilities. He could illustrate the hotel, the location that he was working for. Guys, it's amazing, right? I definitely want you guys get inspired on this. The reason why we decide to bring him here today is because that's what we're looking for.
Absolutely.
Right?
You know, I saw some of the resumes with all these colors and bars and graphics. Guys, you know, that's not what it's about. Again, check out this resume. This resume is clean.
And I can guarantee you, Mr. Church, any one of them, they can do this resume themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? It's very simple. You can have a Word in your computer, and if you don't have, you can go somewhere and then someone can do for you.
But even the offices, if you're somewhere in Asia close to office, they can help you build a resume if that's what you want, right?
But you see, the resume, they have to come like with more details. As more details, it sells you better, right? It gives more explanation about what you're capable of.
You know what I like here? If I see this resume, he has a picture of where he worked,
to
right?
See the standards, you know, the location, the environment that you're exposed to. This is extreme. I always tell the people, we gave a recommendation, like the basic resume, like if the resume has less information than that, they have to be redone. But guys, what's gonna make your resume looks good is not a bunch of colors and this hobby is what I do. That's information, it's okay. But the most important is like, where have you worked? When did you start? When did you finish? All your responsibilities.
Again, I can't say enough about this resume as we look at it on the screen. Over to the right, when he talks about something, there's a picture of the place, right? And naturally, as a human, we gravitate towards pictures. You know, we'll look at the picture and then we'll look over to the left and say, "Wow, look at this!" Because if you say, "Hey, guess what? I worked at the Grand Hyatt in Bali, or I worked in Oberoi in Bali," there's like, "What is an Oberoi? I don't know about that." So what you're doing is promoting yourself around the world. Take that picture, right?
And for you guys that is watching us right now, I'm going to say this as a gold. Take this as a gold in your life.
Gold standard here.
Yeah, resume is your birth certificate. Resume is your portfolio. Is something that is going to sell you.
But guess what? The resume cannot bring out your personality.
Yeah, no, but
That's why
it
you have the
shows
video,
a lot
right?
about you,
Of
right?
course, of
like
course.
for example, what he presents to us, it match with his resume,
Right.
But you're never gonna see a good person with a bad resume.
That's true.
Because if you are good, you care about the information that you deliver to the recruiter or to the hiring manager, whoever is talking to you, and it's extremely important that everything that you put in your resume is things that you're able to talk about it. Because as I mentioned, like if I look at him and says, you're a mixologist, and I want to have a question about, I'm going to say, okay, let me see his responsibilities as a lead of mixology. And I say, okay, can you tell me how you do this and this? Because he's already given me that information there. Do not allow someone to write a resume for you without you knowing that information is compelling and match with your skill set.
And I see his pictures there, so
Yeah.
you're looking at him. So again, guys, if you just saw the resume, you'd say, oh my God, this is a good resume. I like it. But the resume and the video together, now it comes alive.
We can send, for example,
Right.
just so you guys know right now, time to time we receive a requisition as we are hired for all the position, for Virgin, for Carnival, and we are ready also to build our gap pool, because when the cruise line they want, we have to provide to them immediately. I'm gonna disclose something with you guys just so you guys understand how good people fit anywhere and anytime. So Virgin, they sent to us a requisition, hey CTI, we need this and this for this 15 days. And that they want specifically people for 15 days. But even though we are recruiting for all positions here because we have to get them ready.
Right.
So when the requisition come to us, we'll be able to deliver. For the next 15 days, they didn't request us a bartender or mixology. Was not the requisition. But when I saw him, I say, this guy is so good that we have to place him really quick, otherwise other company gonna take him. And if you start to master yourself, make yourself professionally, that's what's gonna happen with you. No matter if the market is having opportunity for your position, yes or not, when they see that you are different, they're gonna take you. Because good people, they are not available all the time, right?
Right.
So, and what happened is I contact him and gonna say, listen, we're gonna bring you to the final interview. We're gonna contact Virgin. So we have exception here. We have someone that is different, and we want to present him immediately in order to, to hold him with us.
And I think just so we're clear as well, we are looking for those bartenders and bar waiters and everybody.
But just so you, because sometimes they don't say like I apply, sir, but nobody. Sometimes you apply, but your position is not being like, oh, this is not right now is going. But we are hiring for all the time. And understand, guys, it takes time for you to go on board, documentation wise, preparation wise. When we approve you, afterwards I have a meeting with the recruiters. I also have a meeting with the candidates, and I explain to them the company standards, what the company is expecting for, because I know that you're 4K, you're not really good with interviews. Most of you guys, you are good what you do. You're good cooking, cleaning, preparing drinks, but you're not good with interviews. Some guys, they are, like this gentleman here.
Yeah,
you can see why.
He's front of the house.
Because as a leader, he used to lead several bars when he was working a Four Seasons in Dubai. So he was also hiring people. And as you start to hire people, you know how to present yourself.
Right.
You change your mindset. As you become a person who's going to set up your own team, now you're going to succeed in interviews.
We're also looking for housekeeping positions.
We do.
And lots of housekeeping positions. So guys, we've been talking about food and beverage. We've been talking about kitchen, right? And we're talking about deck and engine.
Yeah.
And this is more positions that we've had in the last year, of course, because of the pandemic. But now the floodgates are open. If we don't mention, your position here, don't think it's not available. Because if you go to our website, right now there's 700 positions available. Now, 700 positions, again, like I said last week, 700 positions could easily be 1,500 jobs, right? Because if it says baker on there, you're looking for 20, 30, 40, 50 bakers, chefs, sous chefs, the whole thing. Now, housekeeping, of course, is always big with us. Right. So we have a housekeeping video.
Yeah, and before we go to the housekeeping video, I want to just finalize this here. Bottom line about everything that I was saying here. In other words, if you are really good, if you're good on your own, in yourself, and you have a confidence to present yourself professionally, no matter which time, which season in the year, you can present yourself, and I can guarantee you, you're going to get job immediately. believe me, all the team, they might say, oh, we are not hiring right now. But if you have the opportunity to present yourself and you're really good, they're going to hire you.
And your documents are ready, right? There's visas, there's medicals, all these things are required to get ready. So, you know, make sure, you know, you should have your Siemens book, you should have your STCW, all of these should be in your pocket, right? To say, oh, okay, I want to get hired.
Before we move to the next subject, hey guys, for you guys that watch him present himself, I want you guys put here on the comments what you think about him, what you think about his professionalism, about the way that his communication, his presenting himself, you know, his resume. So put your comments below what you guys think about that. If that's the way you want to see yourself soon, or maybe right now, as we are hiring right now. So put your comments here below. I want to know what you guys think about it.
Yeah, but understand, he didn't get there overnight, right? Everybody starts somewhere, but he is progressing himself, and this is what's so important, guys. Don't think you have to start at his level. He didn't start at that level, right? He's done years of working hard and this and that, so congratulations. But imagine if you start yourself with a beautiful resume and you speak well, you practice in front of the camera, good stuff.
But the reason is, like, most of them, they don't have any references. Like, they don't know, okay, what is that? People believe that only a piece of paper as a resume is enough.
No, that's not going to happen.
Now we are showing you guys here a good example. That's the reason we brought him here. So I want you guys to put a comment what you guys think about it, and if that in any moment change the way you see yourself, and from now on you're going to take different action about presenting yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? I think that's the purpose.
All right, let's go to our housekeeping positions. All right, there you have housekeeping positions galore. And again, Virgin Voyages is looking for cabin host, assistant cabin host, linen keepers, tailors, laundry people. What else?
All the positions, all the department, the deck and engine department, Carnival is looking for, housekeeping, culinary, food and beverage. So guys, don't forget, go to our website, get yourself ready. You guys already got the example. So we are waiting. We are very excited to see what you guys have to offer.
Okay, so today we've talked about Carnival. We've talked about Virgin Voyages. We know that Morella is going to be looking for people. Regent's going to be looking for people. Oceania is going to be looking for people. Holland America. If you are in Thailand, we do Holland America in Thailand, and they had a brand new ship come out called the Rotterdam. And what an amazing ship. It's their brand new flagship. The Rotterdam is a phenomenal ship. But we are looking for culinary positions. We're looking for housekeeping positions, a lot of bar staff, especially culinary for Holland America. And if you know anything about Holland America, they are a 5-star plus cruise line, very elegant. They travel around the world. The destinations are absolutely phenomenal. Have you seen a Holland America ship?
Oh, many.
Many, yeah. Well, they go in and out of Fort Lauderdale all the time, so we do see them, right? But the ambiance is elegant, sophistication. It's an older clientele. You know, it's definitely not rock star service. It's not supposed to be. It's not fun like Carnival is.
We have opportunities for all type of
all
people,
types of
right?
people. Right.
So for
you'll
you,
fit in somewhere.
For you that who has experience, you don't have that personality, but you have experience. Holland America is going to be a good fit for you.
Absolutely. And if you see the ships and actually we have some video showing the Holland America ship. There were sea trials of the new Rotterdam, and if you look inside the ship, you know, there's artwork. There is just absolutely amazing things that when Holland America does a ship, they do it right. Absolutely. All right, we're going to move on to the Maritime Challenge. Tell me about what's going on there.
Maritime Challenge is also into our website, CTI-USA. You can go there. We have a page only for the Maritime Challenge. You can submit your video showing your passion about something that you love to do behind the scenes, like cooking, dancing, telling jokes, getting together with your friends on a safety-wise, of course. Do something that you passion. So you can submit your video to us, guys. The Maritime Challenge 2021 is on. And today we are going to present a video here for Mr. Sucria. He work in a tanker ship. And he work in a tanker ship.
I love this. All right.
And actually, he put something together that it's a little weird, but it's a very nice footage.
I like weird. You know what? Weird is what makes people popular.
And
right?
actually, the reason I want to bring this video, I want you guys tell us what he wants to say to us. Like, he has some meaning on that video, right? I was like, what is that? But
up for interpretation.
It's well edited, right? You can see it's well edited. And it's very short. But before we go to the video, let's play the merchant for the Maritime Challenge, because you can win up to $1,000 if you become the best and the person who is going to challenge yourself until the end. You can win prizes like iPhone, iPads, airline ticket,
$1,000 in cash.
Or you want to take that as a cash.
Because we're also giving $4,000 total. I mean, if you add up the iPhones and the cameras and the airline tickets, that's all $4,000.
Pick up the cash is better.
First place is $1,000 cash. And all you have to do, guys, is enter. I know a lot of people are going to our website to register. Guys, register. Okay, that's great. But when you submit a video, put your video in there. Go back and put a video. Be part of it.
Let me be very clear. If you just register, don't put a video, you're not in. Right? You have to send a video because we have to present you to everybody. So if you only put your information there, I'm sorry, you have to redo again. Go back again, but put your video. Without video, you're not competing here.
And you know, the thing is, grab a friend. Grab a friend and say, hey, $1,000 first prize. I'll split it with you.
Of course.
500. Let's get into this thing.
Guys, let's go. You know, find a friend who edit nice videos, and then you can make a video. Say, listen, if I win this, I can give you a little bit.
Let's see the video.
The talent is you. Let's do it. The Maritime Challenge 2021 is on. If you want to win over $1,000, if you want to show the world your talent and everything that you can do behind the scenes, go to our website, CTI-USA.com, and register with us. Send to us your video. Also, the link below here, you can register through that link. So I'm excited, and we are excited to see your talent, and you can share your talent to the world. That's it.
All right, there you have him. Abang Jungle. What does that mean?
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigo. It has to do with the chicken.
I don't know. Guys,
A rooster.
please, if you understand what he's trying to say here on this video, please put a comment below. Because I like the editing, I like the, like there's some mysterious going on.
But that's why we say variety. Bring us the
Yeah, bring
variety. Don't
something
think
different.
anything. Then this is different, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what he's trying to say. Like on the video, if you guys know, if you guys guess something, put a comment below here because I want to know.
You know, it's so funny. Someone just commented also on the housekeeping video, and they said that's not the proper way to clean glass. Well, this is not an instruction video, right? This is a video saying we're hiring all these positions, and I thank you for putting that in there, right? Because maybe I'll go back and say we got the proper way to clean glass. No, I like the video though. Yeah. The videos are all in fun, and of course, it just means that we are hiring those positions. So thank you for that comment. We appreciate it out there. Thank you to Judy, to Jennifer, to Janet. Everybody.
JJJ.
All the J's.
Yeah.
All the J's are here, right?
Guys, thank you. We have something else.
And there's another Judy.
Oh my God, why your names could be James?
I should be James. Yeah, I don't have a middle name. Maybe I'll get one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Listen, we appreciate you coming to today's show. Positions galore. Share this video with your friends saying, you know what? CTI is hiring all of these. Go to their website. Just stay in tune with us. Be here next week. And we are going to start a new live soon with not a town hall, but a live just to interact with everyone.
Yeah, we'll do some podcast and you guys can be part of our show.
You can call in. We have a number that you can WhatsApp, and you can call in and say hello. We'll take your call live on the air. So some good things coming up. Keep in mind, guys, we are all seafarers, right?
Yeah.
That's the way we look at it here at CTI. It doesn't matter where you work, what ship you work on, cargo, tanker, oiler, fishing ship. That sounds like you, fisher ship. Fishing ship. And
Proper English supposed to be like that. A driver, a cooker.
Cooker, yeah. Even if you're a cooker
You know what?
and you want to apply.
Before I finish,
right?
like every time when you learn something new, you kind of create a rule.
Sound alike.
No, you create a rule. So you every time when you want to say something, you're gonna follow that rule. For example, I want to help people. Who I am, I'm helper. I want to make things. Who I am, I'm maker. I want to I want to drive. Who I am, I'm a driver. So I want to cook. Who I am, I'm a cooker. So if I'm follow that rule, that's how I'm supposed to think. If I like to fish, I'm a fisher. But I don't know, sometimes rules doesn't work, right? and we got to talk. I'm basically because I'm Brazilian, but
you're learning.
That's why nothing makes sense. Don't follow 100% of the rules because sometimes but for this word, it doesn't make any sense.
Get outside the box.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you so much being here. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And I think that's it for today's show.
Yes, a big pleasure to have you guys here. If you didn't subscribe on our channel, this is the time before you leave. Subscribe on our channel, give your like, share with your friends, because today, guys, we deliver a lot of information, good information for you guys to apply online, how to put yourself professionally in front of a camera, or even when you go one-on-one interview. Okay,
guys,
thank you so much.
We also want to say
thank you.
Yes, excitement there. We also want to say to all of our friends in Europe and Asia, we know that COVID is on the rise in some places. Really take care of yourself, protect yourself. It's most important. Anyway, God bless, have a great week, and we will see you here next week.
Yes, bye. What do I know?